Good evening, everybody. Hope your Monday treated you well. Welcome to Exilium Games. I am Exilium. And it looks like we just finished power or this is satellite power. That's going to be super fun. So to start off with here, want to nail down a couple, we'll call them creator topics here. Please give me a I hate doing this. I really do. Like the whole like and subscribe thing. You know how it goes. Do that, please. It does give me a lot more traction. I am trying to build the channel and trying to see if I can get up to a point where I can justify actually doing some editing, like actual editing, which would be kind of cool. I would like to hear some feedback on a couple things like should my live streams be longer or shorter? Should I abandon live streams completely and just go to pre-recorded videos that I split up into smaller chunks? What do you guys like more? From my point of view, I am essentially, I look at it as a way to interact with people that like what I like, and I enjoy helping people out and passing along information as I discover it. And that's, it's not like I'm making any money doing this. So basically I want to cater to what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more of something or something else, another game even, like I said, you can see my Steam profile. The link is in my description somewhere. I have 350 plus games, plus like Star Citizen. I've got Origin games. You name it, I almost probably have it. So I'd really like your guys' feedback. Don't hesitate to critique what I'm doing. Negative comments are fine. It's all good. Anyways, so let's play this game. Have some fun. So quick recap. Last stream, we got this thing going. And this thing is awesome. It takes energy. It takes batteries here and sends them back and forth between planets. So that's why I got hooked up to my interstellar transportation system. You can see here. And right now, the batteries are on the other planet. So they go to the other planet, they charge up, and then they come back here. The problem I'm having right now is the system is stalled because the lowest number I can go is 100. So to make the power system do its job, I need to, I believe, I need to make it so it can. Well, that doesn't make sense either. Now I think about it. Because if this number is 1,000, I'm not waiting till I get 1,000 to move resources. As you can clearly see, I have 10,000 here, and I'm shipping them from the other planet. So, but maybe the ships require a certain amount before they'll transport. The ships have a capacity of 200, so we have to do some experimentation. I'll print off 100, and if that doesn't work, we'll go to 200. Because the idea is I have so much power, I have 30 megawatts generating on the other planet. I should be able to set up power so that one planet can feed the power of all my planets, which will greatly increase my ability to expand and deploy on the other planets. So today, starting off here at least, let's make sure my planet C, I'm still having some problems. What's going on there? This should be up to 180, 190, 180 at least. What is my major malfunction? Got plenty of path block. Am I behind? Okay, so see right there? Right now, even though it's light on this planet, that's a little weird, we are in the shadow of the gas giant. So that's why our numbers going down. So what we'll do is set up some manufacturing for well, let's do this first for the batteries. which are technically buildings, which is super weird. This is the most pain in the butt thing to build, mainly because of these. So I need to set up the automation of this to start off with. So I do have a couple problems then, which are largely caused because when I started deploying stuff, I didn't use the typical factorial bus system where you have your bus of supplies, your raw resources, and you split, like I did here. I did it right here because I rebuilt this, and this is modular, so I can copy it and expand my production. But my capacity goes this direction, and I don't have any room to really build. And then I run into water over there, and that's super annoying. So I have a few problems. Because I have interstellar transportation set up, it could be argued that I just go set up that stuff on the other planet. Does it require anything special? Iron, yeah, just iron and copper, and basically make them on the planet and ship them here. I think that's the obvious way to go, right? Need these. That's iron and silver, or iron and copper. Iron and copper. Super easy to do. I have ton of power over there. What else do I need? Let's see here. Batteries. That's basically it. And then this. I can make the whole thing over there. Not really. Mainly because there's only one vein of coal over there. Unless there's no reason I couldn't ship coal from here to there. Which isn't a half bad idea. Because I have, this coal plant. Wait, that's not a coal plant. Where's my coal plant? There. Nope. I got lost in my own base. That's awesome. It's over here. Yeah, so my coal plant, I could. I mean, there's no reason not to. How am I doing for production? And there's no reason I can't just pull it off somewhere else too. Well, I don't have to use that source because let's just do this. Blink. There we go. So we got coal here. I do want to be relatively close to here. Oh, we have the. We could build these, but those purple things are pain. I just need to get some valid. See, I need those again. But this, I could then set up like another region basically on my planet where some coal is, and ship it over. Yeah. I guess for now we can use the coal that's there. That's fine. And then I can ship coal there to make the power. That would be super inefficient, but yeah. Okay. If you guys see, let me know what you think. So I think the way to go is set one of these up eventually on this planet somewhere else. That sole purpose is to move resources to the bigger tower to ship to the other planet, namely coal. That's my shortage over there. Or oil. Or I actually have another option too. No, because it would take too much. I need to get production chain set up. I was thinking I could set it up here because this has coal, but I need to set up another tower and a whole new power source. So let's get the first thing figured out which is getting coal to this planet so I can make the entire chain of these. Well, technically what I'm looking for is these. So I want to make this entire thing, which needs coal. Or hydrogen and fuel, but that's just dumb. Why would I do that? So we can get these first pieces set up, I guess. Nope, we're just going to do it. Okay, we're going to set up decisions. I'll set up transport for the new coal, because this coal over there is being jacked pretty hard. In fact, what is going on? What is using my coal so fast? Oh, this box is filling back up. Okay. But we are definitely using more coal than we are producing right now. So we don't want to tap that any more than we have to. That buffer's not bad, so we'll keep it. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Let's see, we got coal here, which is pretty close to my tower. More coal over here. Quite a few more coal. In fact, doing it here and putting them on super fast belts, I think is actually the better solution. That's a massive supply of coal right there. So let's do that. Which means immediately I need 3 of these. I need a whole bunch of let's see here. This produces 210 a minute. 210 a minute. Someone do math for me. Hang on a sec. And it's going to be different on the other side anyways. And we need to build the belts to even build the higher tiers anyway, so we'll do that now. Build the belts. And of course I'm going to iron. Let's go do that. We'll do once we get them set up, we'll be able to calculate what the production rate will be, and then we'll be able to decide the speed of belts we need to support that infrastructure. Where's my? There we go. Take that one. Take that one. Do I need any more of? I'll take another stack of these. I feel like I could even ship these over to the other site. I may not need this anymore. So that got plenty of yours. Should have enough to start going under copper a little bit more. Alright, that'll be good enough. So go over here, we'll set up 3 coal and then try to plop them on a. In fact, I should probably try to combine these into a single belt too. I should get a lot out of this, considering its angle. There is a button to change this, because this seems perfect to do it this way. Alright. Rotate. God construction. Okay, whatever that does. I don't know what that is. Shift. Okay. It does, but I can't. Oh, I can. Look at that. Okay, how many can we get? That's going to give 206, 281. $289, 318, 348. I'm still stamping the grid. There we go. Why didn't it like that? Go. See? Most people don't know you can do that, but you can actually... I could just place all 3 on here. There's no reason to go to these right now, right? Yeah. And then do basically this. Nope, not that button. Not that. Yep, that works. Want to get that one right there. $306. Can I get that one right? There, perfect. Okay. Do I pick up more, like if I do this one? So they can overlap, so that's good. Which means if that's the case, we want to go right here. Nope. I don't know how to rotate the other direction, that's why I'm doing that. Because I'm a moron. 323, 380, done. Okay. Now, what's the rate? Is it going to tell me? It's not going to tell me until I have power. It's going to be a lot. So let's do this. Start slaying. We'll start laying the foundation. Because remember... Actually, we're not going to transfer it to coal. Why would I even do that? That's just dumb. I can do... Not those, these. I can make these and transport these instead. But, right? Why bother doing it the hard way? Which means we can just set up a construction there. I need a refinery for that. Probably need more than one, but start off with one. Since most of the exit points are over in this direction, we'll just set it here. That's fine. Set you to that. So this will be a learning experience. I've never done it from a non-clipped. So I guess I can just come up kind of at any angle it wants to. That works. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just come here like that, go there like that. Got a nice little bend in it too. Neat, neat. Okay. Stop being stupid. If I press shift, is that? No, it doesn't. Okay. What the hell's that kind of wonky thing going there? Oh! It's because we were getting closer to one of the poles, so the squares could get larger or smaller depending which way you're going, and that's why it jukes off like that. Go one more. Not the prettiest thing. It does say balance multiple conveyor belts, but I found that not to actually be true as I carefully consider what I'm saying. I tend to overthink this. There are guys out there that just build these massive things, build 20 of something all at once, and then build another 20 of something, and I've never been that person. I am too, I guess, precise about what I'm trying to do. which in this kind of game isn't always the best thing in the world, but whatever. We want that to be close. I don't want to lose any space, because the more you stretch these stupid things, the slower they get. And I believe 1.5. Someone give me a belt. Give me a belt. There we go. 6 cargoes a second. I think I actually have to use that. We're gonna adjust. I'm just gonna start for this. Are you seriously gonna be dumb and make me hate my life? Sure. It's never simple. I don't have enough power. There we go. Set up or set up? All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it is equalizing the paths. Good. This is good to know. Obviously not fast enough. So just take that out. Give me this. There. This. That's gonna take a minute. That long, but there it is. Okay. Now it's full. I probably need more of these. I'm overkilling it here. I already think I screwed that up. Let's do this. Give me that. Give me this. Go here. Then I can make it modular, so I can expand it as I go. So I'll just, we're basically, yeah. I don't really need to have it that fast then, because it's never going to consume it that fast. Hey Randall, good to see you back. Interplanet power and all. Yes. So I have it. It's there, and I'll go over that 1 second. Let me get this doing what I'm trying to do with it. And this is where those other towers would kick in, because maybe I don't want to make a belt that goes all the way over there. But for now, until I have the stuff that makes those towers easier to build, we're just going to go with it, because I can. Guess I didn't want to start it there exactly. That's fine. Alright, so then I'll start that. And so then I can build this modular. I can put one on this side of the track and just do this all the way over to increase my production as is needed. And then I'll have coal for days. And then I'll make these and ship these to the other planet. So yeah, that's one of the things, Randall, that I was talking about earlier, if you missed it. The idea is that these are needed to make these. And this planet is really hard to make efficient, laid out well bases. So I'm going to basically make an entire production chain for these, because these are used for so many different things right now. And I'm just going to make a production chain for them on the other planet, including it for these and so on. The only thing our planet is missing is a good coal supply. So I'm going to pull these, make these, and send these over to the planet. And that will allow me to make the batteries, because I need them for the batteries. And I need approximately 100 batteries, I think, maybe 200 to make it work. So I need to make a whole production chain for these. But to start off with, I need these. So that's where we're going right now. And this needs glass, which is a whole thing by itself. And I think to do that effectively, I will have to set up my silicone here, because this is the only place I can get silicone from. I don't want to have to use stone to make glass, because it just requires an enormous amount of space to use stone. Them super magna ring had me in a pinch. Yeah, so exactly. I keep seeing recipes that need them, and they seem to take the most time when I do them manually. So, and not only that, but I set up here because I got 3 major. Look at this thing. This has got 1,000,000 coal in it, and this one too, and this one almost does. So I figure this is just gonna be my coal, and I could even use this as a major source of coal, ship it to the other planet. And make that the power center if I need to. Or, oh no, I gotta leave the... I can't really have the entirety of production on any one planet, because they're all missing something. It's like all the oil and water, anything related to oil and water will have to be done here. I can ship it to another planet and have it used in production, and then move everything else over to that other planet. And maybe that's what I'll do, just because it's easier to build on. They still ran out though. I had more spots that got eaten. Oh, hey Devious, good to see you again. With lack of power, right? So, did you guys see the power antenna things? Did you see them yesterday? No, I got lost where I'm at. There I am. I actually deployed a little power antenna thing. Here on this planet and the other one, and one, two, go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, go there, okay. Yeah, and then basically you just ship the batteries back and forth, and that's what I had the whole automation set for to do. Is basically a transportation of those. Did I want to do that? Yeah, that's fine. It works, whatever. It's ugly, but whatever. Come on, drones. Ah, frick, that's gonna take it off. Where's my another drone or drone speed? Which one's easier to do? 400, 200. Done. Go. Diva says, yeah, I seen that one. I thought you had a desert planet. Yeah, I do have it set up over there. Correct. So it's not set up because I'll show you when I get back to my transport area. So I wondered how they were going to kind of work with that. Basically, it seems like at every... Okay, so you have longitude, and what's the other one? I forgot what the... longitude and... Oh, Jiminy Christmas. What's the other word? The two things that make up a coordinate? Anyways, we're going to say the longitudes, because I might not be right. As you get closer to the poles, stuff starts to space out weird, which is what we're seeing here. But it would be the only way to solve it. I mean, otherwise, stuff wouldn't fit anywhere. Well, that's going to bother me. Longitude? I keep thinking everyone's horrors. Ah, gee, Christmas. Latitude! There you go. I'm educated. And I am! I actually graduated from college. Long time ago, but... Whatever. I can't make everybody happy. You'll go there. Yeah, that word. So make this go there. I'm out of item already. Now, this will be the base setup. Eventually, I think if I do this right, the idea is that I'll increase the production, which means I'll have to increase this line. But right now, it can easily support a few different smelters. So, and honestly, I probably should make some sort of manufacturing area just to make belts. That's what I used to do in Factorio. These aren't terribly hard to make. Alright, so now we got that. No, I don't. I lied. How's my power doing? Not great. Right. So essentially the squares, as you get closer to the center, they get smaller. Wait, or is it the other way around? Hang on. Yeah, so see this square here is now larger than this square. These squares, because the individual squares are now larger. So the closer you get to the pole, the bigger these squares get. And eventually, I suspect that like one of these entire squares, it just disappears because they'll kind of get crunched together in a weird way. Right. Okay, so we have that, and now we can set up transport for this stupid thing. If I get it to, oh, I gotta set up the thing first. That's right. That, and you are going to remote supply, and 1,000 it is, or 10,000. Now I have to go to the other planet and set up the other piece of this. All my ships are parked. That is so cool. If you guys haven't seen it, these are the 3 ships that I built to go to the other planet, and they land vertically and take off from this pipe. And they're swapping out resources. And this is the power antenna we were talking about. Right now it sucks because the batteries are actually at the other planet waiting to be charged. And then they're sent to this planet and unloaded, and then this thing discharges them into the system, then sends out the empty batteries. You can see here, sends out the empty batteries back to the tower to go back to the other planet. And that is how you move power around planets. The problem I have is that you can't make this thing less than 100, and I don't know what the trigger value is to make a ship do something. So I have multiple ships. I have 4 ships, 1 there and 3 here, but they're obviously not doing it, and I suspect it's because they're waiting for a number to be hit, because these ships can carry 250. So if I had to guess, they at least have to have 100 to do anything. I'm not certain, so we're gonna figure that out together. Well, so it can't be, and here's why. The other side is set to 10,000, and this side is set to 10,000. And they were still shipping back and forth before I met my 10,000 mark. Otherwise, I wouldn't have my 10,000 mark now on the other side. So I suspect they've just got to hit 100 probably to be able to do anything. And so that's what we're doing. We're making batteries, and I'll be able to use that to expand the whole power supply to all the planets and systems from that one planet. I'll just have a crap ton of batteries being flown all over the place, which makes it so I don't have to have especially on planets like ice planets that don't have good sun or wind. What else are you gonna do? So, all right. So let's make sure we're supplied with stuff here. Give me that. I do have plenty of these. We're good. We're good. I don't know why I have that, but whatever. Plenty of copper, plenty of iron. We're good. Oh, I should probably check this. Out of field. Let's remedy that really quick. Yeah, right. I believe you're correct. I believe it's 100. Even though the ships can carry 250, but I'm just worried that the ships might have to be full before they will move. And if that's the case, then that's a bug, not necessarily a bug in the game. I'm broke. I'm full already, aren't I? I am. Let's just get rid of those. There we go. And then make some fuel cells. Link, link, link. There we go. So it would be dumb if there had to be 250, but you can set the value lower than 250, then unless you're just using for storage, I guess. So that's a little wonky. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out together, because as I do this and that number fills up, we'll see when they start taking off. All right, how else do I have storage? Okay, now we can go. Okay, so my production's back up. Good, good, good. Because remember, I increased the lifetime of the solar cells. So my calculation is I can get up to about 200 or so before I hit the life cycle. Which is good, because we were all the way down to like 130, 140 because we were behind the gas planet. Eventually, of course, we want to build this thing, but that requires, oh boy, did I lose my planet? Where's my planet? There it is. It's still the coolest thing I've seen in a game. Alright. This is my power supply setup. You can see it's still supplying titanium. And this is the question I have. So, if you... Where's my... I'm missing batteries. Oh, they're in here. Nope, they're not in there. I don't know where my batteries went. Okay, so that would explain why nothing was happening, maybe. They're not in there. And they're not in here, and they weren't in the other tower. So that's super weird. Alright. But this planet is producing something in the neighborhood of 30 and a half capacity with the wind, and I have, where's it at? Way over here. I have this very, very tiny single coal supply on this planet. It's the only coal supply on this planet, supplying 6 generators. So eventually we'll be able to suck up the sun. What I'm curious of is if I have a collector here for the solar sails and one on the other planet, does it effectively double the collection, or does the photons get split up between the two? Because that would be an interesting thing to know. Alright, so it seems like first problem is I just somehow lost my batteries. They're going to be in box somewhere on the other planet, I guess. Okay, well, let's do this. We'll, I need iron and copper to start with, so... And there's some more titanium, copper. This is really close to this, so... Except I already have a little bit of... What was I doing here? Just making tons of plates. Okay. Well... I don't know if that was the best idea. But it's done. Need another smelter. 2 smelters. And then 3 of those. Hey Duma, good to see you. The split shouldn't be noticeable given the size of the star. Okay, I see what you're saying. So if the photons, if there was more than one collector, would I see a diminishing return, essentially? And you're saying I probably wouldn't notice it. I do have a lot of wind power, see? Well, it goes away. I have a whole line of it going over here too. I wish it would show you the count of how many winds you have, but I don't think it does. Does it? No. But definitely making a lot. Alright, so set up another copper here. I'll show you guys that have showed up recently. There is a trick. You don't have to place it on the grid facing. You don't have to do this. You can do this. You don't have to snap to the grid. You don't have to rotate to the grid, which means you can maximize what your components. It's like 271 there. $225, $218, $253. thought that would be more, but it's not turning out that way. Let's see, 199, 247, 226. 271, that's the highest. So initially, early game, it's best not to build a lot of research stations. They use an absolute ton of power. They're the most power-hungry things in the game, in my opinion. I haven't actually looked at the math, but they're my constant problem. So usually, if I have a power problem, I'll turn them off. Which reminds me, now that I'm not building over there, I should probably do another upgrade for my drones. Just to make my drones faster. Pretty much, yeah. So I have a stack of... Most recipes require an equal amount of each color. Not all of them, but the vast majority of them do. So I have like two blues produce at 10 a second. No, 20, excuse me. Blues produce at 20 a second. Reds produce at 10 a second. Yellows produce at 7.5 a second. So if you do the math, you can use 2 blues to 4 reds to get the equal amount of production. But then you need 5 yellows to have the correct amount of production to equal the production of the others. So it builds up. I'm guessing that the rarer ones, you'll need larger and larger stacks or more stacks to keep your production up for your power. I've only got yellow power up. I haven't started purple yet. I'm trying to get the power thing sorted because that's my constant problem. Alright, so we'll stick a thing here. We'll do... Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem here. For now, I need to start using these, so we're going to do that. Give me this here. Nope, no, stop. Because I want this, I want it to turn. Eventually, yeah, I assume that eventually you get to a point where your production is so massive that you're not trying to time everything right. So like when I calculate a lot of stuff, I'll be like, okay, so this outputs at 1.5 a trip, which means this belt can handle 4 of these outputting at once. I think is what that means. I'm not sure, but I think it is. It says per trip. That doesn't say it's a second. Okay, 1.5 trip per second. So that's 1.5 a second. I wonder if that's 1.5 back. So 1 there and 1 back, or is it just 1.5 total? Probably 1.5 total. 1.5 total. So yeah, 4. I'm overthinking it. See, just maybe overthink it. You said not to overthink it, and that's the very first thing I did is overthink it. Do that. That's not what I'm trying to do. Do that. Okay. Now, put these down in a somewhat centralized area. Make that be let's go with these, and I guess we'll go here first. Okay. Because those are used in the engines, right? Yeah. Crapola, this is such a pain in my butt. And we need to make the intermediary stuff first. So this actually needs to be, in this case, where's it at? Here. Trying to catch up on the comments real quick. We're good. Okay. Okay, feed these. Shouldn't need too much production, so this should be fine. Actually, I have 2 problems here that I'm not thinking about. If I do, because that's going to do these, but then I also need plates, which will also be here at some point. And you're going to nope, I need another lane. So you'll do that. And then do this. Okay. That gives us the 3 metal things we need. But for the moment, we're going to be pulling our metal out of this thing here. Which I guess I'll just put on this middle line. Yeah. That's not behaving. Why are you being a little... There you go. So you're going to pull and push, so you're going to be metal. You're not going to be that. You're going to be metal. But I don't want to turn you on right now. But I do want to turn you on. You're going to be those things. And then we're good to go. Okay. So right away we have, that's not fast enough. I didn't think it was going to be, that's why I waited. Give me a double speed for that. There we go. That's fast enough. And then these two belts, basically curve up here. Getting lost in what I'm doing in my own game. It's too funny. Okay. I'm just using that for a marker right now. In fact, I might want to swap these around. And the reason is because I will use this much less than I use it. But for now, we're just going to go with it. Whatever. Stop overthinking it. So there's our supply, and that'll create everything metal or everything. Crap. Trying to make a proper factorial bus line is going to be complicated, largely because of a couple things. You can only go 3 wide, unlike the ones at Factoria. You can technically, the early tunnels could go 4 wide, so you could effectively make a 4-lane bus. And so usually I would do like 4 lanes, skip 2, 4 lanes, skip 2, and that would allow the in and out of the tunnels between the buses. You can't really do the same thing here. The problem is, I guess I'll just start it there. The 3 thing, but even if that wasn't a problem, these are not effective as splitters. They're too big. This takes up 3 lanes by itself. There's no way to get around it. And not only does it take up 3 lanes by itself, this is the other problem with it. You can't just come out here and go over. You got to come out this far and go over. So effectively, this thing is actually 5 lanes wide. But yeah, so it's a complicated thing to use. This version of it could be useful at some point, because then you get, if you could stick it there, you wouldn't have to worry about trying to. I mean, this would be the only way you could do it. If I was trying to take out the middle lane, for instance, I would go like this. Feed. Well, let's not actually use it. There we go. Feed that in there. And let's say I wanted to go this direction. I would start from the top because I'm a giant liar. There we go. And it would come out here like this. And then I could still, if I wanted to, still continue it out. So then it would split it off, and I could continue my bus line. But then I have this giant problem of, well, now I can't do this. So what do? The only thing I can see potentially doing, if you wanted to use a splitter in its current design, which I hope they make it smaller somehow, is going 1, 2. Is that tall enough? Yeah, does that work? This is so wonky to use. stop, just go over here. Stop being a pain in my butt. Yeah, so it's not technically tall enough because it needs a longer run to go up that high. Yeah, it doesn't like that. But essentially to hop over the output of that one to continue your line there, but it gets super wonky. Your other option, of course, is just to do this. Go here, bring it down, go there, go under. There you go. Do that. So you'd essentially have to make these giant, weird bus lines. Now, if you wanted to use these, but there's a better way to do this. And it doesn't require a splitter at all. And that is to do this. And then you just do that. Problem solved. It's super not pretty, but that's how you would do it. But you can't use the splitters in this game. Well, that's not true. Not if you want to keep things tight and compact, I guess. Yeah, I'm curious, Randall, if the ray receivers gather more from the equator, like I have it. But maybe it's evened out. Let's just say for an instance that you can still get 8 at the equator, but you can get 4 up on the pole. Well, it almost break even, because even though it gets more while it's pointed at the sun, when it's on the other side of the planet, it's not getting anything. So over time, maybe it evens out. But I'm just curious if there is a difference in the location. Yeah, that's my point. So, do you know? Were you able to tell if you got more power at the equator or not? Because I set mine up at the 4 quadrant, so one of my ray receivers is always facing the sun. Anyways, yeah, this is how you would do a belt split, basically. Eventually, some point, I hope they fix that. And then you could split off your belt here, and then split off your things that way. And that's the way it should be done. In fact, technically, I shouldn't be doing this at all here. You don't want your machines pulling from the belt itself, the bus. You want your machines pulling from the split off, which is here. Anyways, that is my workout alarm, but I'm already an hour behind schedule, so I will do it later because I am super dedicated. Alright, anyways, so this is going to be these, and then we need, and those feed into this, I believe, yeah, which means I need these, which needs those and that. Those and that. Good job. But now you see the problem I have already. I need a secondary belt already for this to work. Which means I now need to do something like this. Because I can only have a 3, remember, I can only have a 3 wide belt. So now I need another bus here, another bus like this. Let's see, there's my second bus. So now I can, if I want to split stuff off, I can do that there and so on, like that. And then just continue the madness of doing no, it's not gonna work. I hate my life. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. So I guess the primary bus is going to be 3, and then you have multiple secondary 2-lane buses. Let me say... The dishes are in a continuous receiving state are now. Yeah, and my dishes don't get that at all. They get up to about 80% at max, I think, which makes their efficiency super crappy. What's your efficiency percentage once they're at the max continuancy? Anyways, yeah, you need a this. So super not cool. Right now I just need the copper here, so we'll put the copper on the main bus along with this. So I'll need to do something funky like yeah. Do I really want to do that? Nope, we're just gonna go here. It's fine, and we'll move the bus over. Okay. There's supposed to be a way to change the direction of your belts. There's a hotkey R that's supposed to do that, or at least I think that's what it does, but it doesn't work. It's not doing what I expect it to do, which is a little bit frustrating. You make that. So you will take off iron here. And then you're actually going to have to put back on the secondary belt. In this case, so give me that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need it here too. Because you need those and copper. So that whole bus needs to come this direction. Just fine for now. Yeah, we're bringing the whole bus. Ugh. We're gonna have to put down this right there. You will feed directly into it, and you will be. What am I making? These. Yeah. And then you so you said these to 42% continuous state efficiency of 52, which is mine's at like 30, maybe, or 35% max they get before the planet rotates. Check the. I'll do it real quick. I'm curious if you can see the details. Orbital period. So how fast does your planet rotate? If you have a really slow rotating planet, there could be some benefit to that, or a fast one, depending on what's going on. Excuse me, the rotation period, not orbital period. And this probably matters too. My orbital inclination, but my axis is almost dead center, so that's cool. Your orbital or your rotation? Okay, we'll fade in that, and you will be these. Okay. And you're going to keep coming down this direction because you're going to feed iron to this dude. Okay. And you need copper. So we'll bring copper down. And you need those stupid things. So I have to bring the other thing down too. Now, there's a major problem here, and I'm really not sure what to do about it. I need an output lane for this. Because I got iron coming here for these two machines, copper coming here for this, as well as the stupid rings coming in here for this. So I guess I could output out the back and then feed into the secondary bell that direction is what I'll have to do. Yep, that's all I can do. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. What's the major malfunction there, folks? Too far? You know why it's too far? Can you guys guess why? Because I'm just now crossing that one longitude area. So like where, I bet you if I went just to prove the point, let's see if I'm right. Can I go from here to there? What? Too far? It's 3 grids! Literally. 1, 2, see? 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 grids. You can go 3 grids. What about up here? See? Works up there just fine. The problem is here I have changed my location because I'm now in a different longitude. Or I guess in this case it would be latitude because I'm up and down. Right? Aw, someone gave me a thumbs down. That's my very first just thumbs down. That's too bad. I got a thumbs down. That's actually a little bit depressing. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so that's set up. I might have to move this down then. Because this is super problematic. What if I do... I have another idea. Can I take it from here? Nope. Can't even do it from there. This machine is just in the wrong spot. Which means I have to put it, I'm guessing, right here. For this to work. Yeah, see how it does this little wonkiness there? And I'm also curious if the machine actually shrinks in size. 2 grids? No, just the grids do. So you can press shift. I don't know if it works for everything, but I know it does on the factories. Let's see. Can I do... I don't have anything built. Seriously? Fine, screw you then. No, you can't. On factories, you can press shift, which allow you to spin and drag around so it doesn't spin to a grid, or when you press R, it'll rotate 90 degrees like this. If you hold shift with recycling things, you don't have to. It's nice and smooth. It's analog. Right. So this is the first time I ran into the problem. I wasn't expecting it, so I might have to do some minor adjustments there. But now I should be able to do this just fine. And you're still going to be a pain in my butt? Seriously? What about here? No? No? Let's move down one more. Because technically that is... Is that it's considering this a grid right there. Oh. It's considering this a grid. Which means this needs to go there. Oh, this gets all sorts of wonky. I guess what I can do is just move this forward then. Yeah, I noticed. You can see them squeezing together there, so I need to just bring this forward once. That's 1, 2, 1. Am I fine there? 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's still 1, 2, 3. I need to bring it forward another one. Will that even work? See, it won't. Wow, that is some wonkiness. See, the game doesn't even know what to do with it right now. It doesn't know how to hook this up. Right. In Factorio, you didn't have this problem where I was trying to make a map. So my only other option is to just move this whole thing up so I'm in the same grid area. Just what I wanted to do with my day. Okay. Do I really want to do all that? Seems like a giant hassle. Right. Because if you look at the grid, yep. Because now this is, I have to go 3, and now 3 is 1. Wow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So my building has to be here, but I can't connect this here, so my whole thing would have to shift over, but then this one would be over too far. You see the problem there? Because I bet you that goes like, yeah, see, it wants to squeeze that in there like that. So the only way to really do that effectively is to just move the whole thing up. It is what it is. But now I know. Yeah, that's annoying. Which means you'd probably want your belt, your bus, to be right on the border of one of these. And just sling off the side like that, I guess. Yeah. That's what I tried to figure out. I was like, how much do I care that this isn't lining up right? The problem is I may not care, but there's nothing I can do, because if I put this down here, even if I put it right there, well, let me put it there. Yep. right there. None of these are. I can't go here. Can I go here? Can't go there. So I can literally only connect 2 things to it here, in this particular spot. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's because this is still counting this as a grid, I think. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. That's not a grid. But it's only allowing that one and this one, but not this one, and it should. So this whole section seems broke. Wait, it turned blue there for a second. Oh, because it was going there. Ah! Actually, it has a... And not only that, but look at this. See what it says there? 0.75 a trip. So it thinks it's 2 grids away right now. Yeah. This wouldn't be accurate. This is technically 1 grid away, but it's being treated as 2 grids. See where it says 0.75 with the arrow? Like if I go up here, 1.5. Because it's 1 grid. But you can't put anything closer than this. See? You just can't do it. So that's a bug. And I have no idea how they're going to fix that. Which makes this whole area super wonky to build on. Exactly. So, right now, just to make this work, we're going to have to move it up. It's fine. But now we know, and now you guys know. Yay, I guess. Do this. Nope, give me that. Give me this. And we'll just start there. And then, can you put them closer? I want to test that real quick. I don't think you can. I think they have to have a space, that's why. Oh, nope, I can't put them that close. Okay, perfect. Then can I do, I won't be able to get away with doing the other thing, will I? Because I need the secondary bus for the output. Okay. Right? How many other smart things have we figured out? Didn't we find something out yesterday that seemed like obvious after we figured it out? I can't know everything, guys. Alright, is that a connecting point? I have to use that one. Okay, so that's fine. We'll do 1, 2, which means I have to get rid of all of this, except I can... Nope, it all has to go. I can't wait till they put blueprints in the game like Factorio has. That'll be super useful. See, copper, iron. Yep. So this will be iron, copper, things. I get so used to right-clicking that I keep clicking myself out of my belts. Too many potholes. I'd make some funny dad joke like, you must live in Michigan or something, but I don't know if people would get it. Okay. Alright, so that gets the engine or these things taken out or put into place. And we could actually hook it all up now and start going with that. Except I want to make sure that everything else is going to fit now, because the next piece I need, so that does these. So now I need to do, of course I do, and I know these are needed in a lot of places. So not only is it going to connect there, it is now going to be the secondary item. Okay. So we should get that and that. Perfect. And that means that can go right there. And then I can feed those directly into this. Which means I'll need those going on another secondary bed on the other side. Okay, that's fine. And we were actually going to set up shipping for that. I think I already did it. I did not. Let's get that going, because I already have it ready to go on the other side. Where's my, there they are. Remote demand. Look it, it's going. Yay! I don't know if I need max. Let's go with there for now. Okay. Devious, blah blah blah. Randall, Deb, thanks for the 2x click belt upgrade tip. Oh, Devious, I thought you said Dev. I was like, the devs are on my channel? What? 2 times click belt upgrade tip. Wait, what'd you say? I missed the tip, and I might be able to use that tip. Are you saying that if you create an upgraded belt, you just click on it to upgrade it automatically? And there's a way to reverse the direction of the belt, and I would really like to make that work too. I know there's supposed to be a way to reverse the direction. That would be super useful. Alright, so now we got that going here. I need some more of these. I need 2 more of those. So what I need to figure out now is, do I need an input and output side? And I don't think I do, because I'm going to bring in... Okay, let's game this out real quick. We will need the engines coming in. We will need... Yep, I'll need an output side, because engines will come in, the round hole things will come in. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I guess that's it. And then, but I'll need an output for these, which would be on the third belt. However, we would also need... And then those would feed in this machine. Actually, feed them directly. There's no point not to. Just feed them directly. And then bring down this stuff. So yeah, we need an output belt, which means if I want to make this truly modular, I don't want to just swing around, because I would be able to do that modularly. Mark 1 to Mark 2. Take a Mark 2 in your mouse pointer and double click on the belt you want to upgrade to. Okay. That's cool. I told you it would happen. Do you know how to switch the direction of the belt, Randall? Or Devious? So we're going to have to move these out, because I'll need an input side and I'll need a output side for these. Unless I want to loop them into a fourth belt on this side, which would not be ideal. So we're not going to do that. We're going to give it a proper 3-belt spacing. And then the machines will be there and there. This will be those. This will be that. I'll pull these directly into this. And then you need those two things. So I'll go like this. Come on, just get in there. There you go. Actually, you don't need to be all that far, do you? Because you don't need those now. But you are going to need some more output. So those and those. Okay, that's fine. Go here, go there. And then you're going to need that and those. So we'll fill this other one up. You'll go there, and then you'll go there. You'll go there. Okay. That solves that. Done. And now I just need to pull in one more thing, which will be here, and then you will output here. Yeah, 240 megawatts off your dishes or off the solar panels? Hey Brandon, yes, you can make a Dyson. Well, sort of. Let me show it real quick since you asked. This is your Dyson Swarm. As you see, I have 173. This varies depending on whether my planet is behind the gas giant or not, and whether I'm on the dark side of the planet or not. But it can get up to about 195, 200 or so, producing 5 to 6 megawatts. Now, the Dyson Sphere itself is actually this, and it's not a sphere. So, to demonstrate what I mean, can I delete this layer? No, I can't actually delete it. That's kind of dumb. So you can, let's just create a new layer to demonstrate. So what you're doing is you're creating rings. And this blue ring, that's what you're creating. And you create one ring after another. The problem is as you see here, your rings can't overlap each other because if you notice, they rotate, or they orbit, I should say. They orbit the sun. Which means if you had overlapping rings, they'd crash into each other. So essentially what you have is a whole bunch of stacked rings that are orbiting in different inclinations is what happens, because you'll go like this, and you don't want them exactly, you don't want two that are on the same inclination, so you'll change this one another 10 degrees or something, so that way the sun doesn't hit the first one and block out light to the next one, if that makes sense. But that's how you build it. So then once you cancel out of that, because I already have a couple of these ready to go. This is a couple of my experiments I was doing. And then you just put your pieces on here. These are the things that I think actually collect the sunlight, or these things. And then these tied them together, if that makes sense. I have no idea what this does. No idea. I can't click on anything with it. I have no clue what this tool does. None. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I suspect that they do. If you want them, I mean, the idea is that this bar here is making sure they maintain their distance. And if we go to the research for that, the research you need for it is from here to there. These two pieces of research are what you need to make your Dyson Sphere. Right. So these are the actual frame materials, which I could research now if I wanted to. The components, I'm not 100% certain what these are for. I mean, it says. Hang on a second. Let me see. Okay, so these are needed to make these, and these are what go to the Dyson Sphere. But more importantly, you need to be able to build this to launch these. Without these, you aren't going to be able to build your Dyson Sphere. So you have to get to this point to be able to start building it, which requires purple. And I have one of those two things required to make purple. I don't have the other one yet, which I think is. Where is it? Purple, here. Which means I need that. There we go. So I need that. So I need this research, that research to be able to undo that or do that, and then get over here to this. So that's a long ways away. I do want to give some more upgrades to. Can I do that? Yep. Trying to make my construction zone drones a little bit more efficient. All right. Does that answer your questions, Brandon? As far as I know, again, I haven't built it. I'm just going off intuition, so I could be completely wrong. I don't actually know everything, unfortunately, for me. And that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get rid of that. And then this is going to come out, but it has to go to the third subbelt, which will be here. And then that will come that direction. So I'll make those, and that'll bring that inside. I actually need a whole nother supply of... So we have a first major hurdle to overcome. And one of the reasons I wanted to build this over there in the first place and didn't, because I'm dumb. Okay. Problem is, I don't want to have to build a belt from there to here, which currently I have a supply. I could still ship and start getting this stuff. I might as well just do that. Because so ideally what I would want to do, this doesn't have, I need to go either make some of these or go steal some from the other planet, but I need those, and then I would need to make one of these, which takes titanium, which fortunately for me I have a ton of. Right, well, we're gonna have to... Can I steal them off of here? Is that possible? I don't think I can pull... Done. Okay, I'll let them start stacking up. In fact... Because I already see a problem. If I'm going to do this... I need to start saving up some titanium so I can make this. I only need 40, it's not a huge deal, so... Boop. There we go. Okay, Brandon says... I'm wondering if you can build a Dyson Sphere around a black hole. It's not a bad question. I do have a black hole in my universe. If you didn't know, all of our universes are different. Even our starting system is different. Like I have 2 desert planets, basically, that have titanium and silicone on different planets. But I have a black hole. There's my neutron star. Super pretty. But then I have a black hole, right? Let me rotate this thing around because that's how I know my universe. Did I just... Okay, now I know my universe. There's my black hole. So, that's my black hole. Can I go inside of it? I'm inside my black hole. Yeah, so... You could... I mean, they don't produce any light, which is kind of the point of a Dyson Sphere. And not only that, but I assumed a black hole would crush it and destroy it. But I have that. I also have, let's turn this around. So I have the neutron star here, I have that here, and I also have a white dwarf right there. Those are the 3 unique things in my universe. And a couple red giants, lots of class M's, and a lot of B types and M types and G types. So, and if you didn't already know, G type is what our sun is. Randall says a lot of us are figuring this out too. Yep. Yeah. Right. This is all a giant experimentation, which is honestly part of the fun of it all. Kind of being the first ones to figure it all out. Okay, so I guess I could get some production started at least, because I know this piece is fine. see. Okay, I can do it like this. Because these will never be here, so I can just put this here as a thing. And then do something like that. Now these are going to be sped up, obviously, but we'll adjust what I'm using for speed purposes once I figure out how all this is going to go together. Rings need to go here. Losing track of my own system. There we go. And then you're going to go here, and you'll go here. There we go. Okay. Then you'll come across there, and then you'll push these out here and there. And what do we need here still? Those things. Which is my next giant conundrum that I can't solve yet. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch gears, except what do I have going on over here? Oh, because it doesn't matter right now. We need to stick in a tower like here, or somewhere near, to feed the bus. Because if I make a series of buses that just circumnavigate the planet, I should have honestly built this on the equator. Now that I think about it. Another learning thing. Because I would have made things, I would have had a bigger, wider space. See, from here to way over there, it's all the same size. And I wouldn't have to worry about this grid problem. So take that experience to heart. That's a problem. Am I having fuel problems? I have fuel problems. Awesome. I've been doing a lot of building, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. So we have kind of a critical priority here. We need to get this made. Which means I need titanium, which I can get. So I need these. I oddly enough have those and that, and I can make, and these are being made. How about that? Are they being made? Yes, they are. Not very quickly. You need to get on the ball. Okay, what's the hold up there? Anyway, guess I should try to optimize some of this a little bit. Okay, your hold up is iron. Why is iron being held up? Because this thing is slow as shit. Let's fix that. Problem solved. Oh. I still have a problem. Crap. Here. I might actually be able to just use a tier 2 there. I wish I knew where my batteries went. I bet you I stuck them in that big box I have somewhere. It kind of bothers me that I lost them. I'm worried that it's a bug, because I strictly remember, if you guys that were here yesterday, I stuck them when I got to their planet. I stuck them in the antenna, and just like here, I have one of these set up with an import and export going to the tower, as you can see there. But this is empty. And I don't have anything in here. And they're not at the other planet, so I don't know if they got lost in the ship. I don't know if that's a bug or whether I'm just kind of was late at night and I forgot where I put them. Which is entirely possible. Okay, so we need more of these. I should start outputting these to a box because I'm probably going to need a few for a while. What do I do with that? Oh, that other box over there. A quick box. Still can't make 20 of those. I can make 5 of them because I'm missing more of these. Okay. There's 12. How many do I need? 20. Let's go get my titanium. Remember, if you guys have any questions or any comments, please let me know. I don't mind demonstrating stuff if I need to. Okay, I'm still having a shortage of these. These aren't producing fast enough, so I'll have to work on that. What's going on there? You are now not producing these fast enough. Okay. And your problem is you're not getting the rings fast enough. And it's not because of my supply, it's because of this one here. So let's okay. I think I need copper. Nope, I got copper. I oddly enough don't have iron. Here's another pro tip for you. You can take stuff out and put stuff on the belts doing this with this thing. Just select a spot in your belt, and if you're trying to put it in, just take a stack and drop it in the hole. What was I trying to make? Oh yeah, this. Actually, what I want to do too is just try one of these. I don't think I need one. I essentially need to double the speed. Maybe. I might need to triple it, but we'll see. Using what you said before, I'm going to try that and just see if it works here. Can I do... You said double click it? Is that what you did with the belt? I wanted to see if it would work with the... No. 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 Nope, there's no way to replace those at least. Like you can belts. I think you're saying devious. Still not at 100%, so we'll go ahead and we're going to run into a supply problem anyways. Okay. It's a never-ending problem. And this is one of the problems with this design is because these things are so slow, the farther they get away, you lose a lot of time. You have to have these blues. Otherwise, you're just wasting your life. Because now I have to have a blue at each stage to get over the supply lines. Yeah, it's just not fast enough. I still need another blue. How am I doing on these? Those, and then I have 12, so I need 8 more of these. There we go. And now I can turn this off. Well, let's go ahead and stack it up. I do seem to need a lot of these all the time, so for now that's fine. And then, did I get my blue? I think I did. I did. There. Now we should be at 100%. That makes us 100% there. And it also means we're 100% here. This will always be 100%. So that fixes that particular supply issue. One, I'm not making these fast enough. Do I have a shortage I can fix anywhere? This makes 22.5 a minute. I need double. So I need 2 of these to make one of these. Yep. So this produces 22.5 a minute, which means I need 46. I need 46, which means I'm running at 50% capacity. I'll have to make another one of these. But I did make it modular, so it's not hard to do. I just copy this and put it down here, and then I've solved my problem. Except I can't put it down there. For those of you who do not know, this particular section of land right here has some problems. The spacing on the grid is weird, so that's why you see here I moved everything up, because the grids, if you look at the greens, they change. And so one grid, basically your these can only go three grids away. But the game doesn't see the first grid. It counts it funky. I mean, it counts the first grid, but the first grid is too close to the building, so you can't place a track down there. So you can only use 2 in this section of land from here to there. And since there is no blueprint function, it's not a simple process for me to just relocate it all. So for now, at 50% capacity, we're just going to deal with it. Because I have other things to take care of. Namely, I need to make this tower, which I should now be able to make. Blink, done. And I should get some ships. And then we're going to have to fly back to the other planet. And can I make like 5 of these? Do I need 5 of them? Okay, I can. So place that down. Transportation, do this. And what we'll do is we'll just put it down like here. I'm going to need power for this. Of course I will. Holy mother of God, that's charging fast. Alright. And then you are going to... oh, I need another one. I don't need just one of these. I need two of them. No, I don't. We are going to request titanium. And I need it demand. Perfect. And we're going to just give me 1,000, I guess. So that'll fix that, and I should have some ships ready to go. There's that. And see, they're going over right now. They're going over there, and they are going to fill up the titanium and bring it back. I don't even have to do a local supply. It's already set up to do it. There it goes. And that is actually faster than using belts, because they each carry 25. That's 25 at 8 meters a second. Do the math. That's a lot. 200 per second per meter, something like that. Yeah, so now I have it. Quick 125, and that'll just keep happening, and that is really, really neat. Which means I now have my titanium supply, which we're gonna have to bring into a third belt. Of course we are. My most favorite thing of the world. Okay. Yes, correct. So if you noticed, you can set both interstellar and local transport on your big tower here. And basically the local is being supplied and remote. And I'm demanding titanium from the other... Excuse me. I'm supplying remote, which is the other planet, and I'm supplying local, which is this. And that's why you have two different ships types down here. And I forgot about that. I am completely dumb. That is not what I wanted to do. Get rid of that. Clear and reset. That was a mistake. I need the other things, not the not titanium. That was the wrong gooberness. It's fine. What I need is these. I need demand. There we go. Do that. Okay. There we go. Because that is then going to go here. And for now, I'll use the slow belt or the slow things because you have to make them anyways, so you might as well start making them and then test and upgrade as needed. Because you have to use the lower tiers to make the higher tiers. Purple cubes, yes. Yeah, especially if you're trying to make purple on the starting moon. I keep calling it a planet, it's really a moon. Alright, so let me get here. We're gonna go there. You're gonna go. Fuck. It's already a problem, isn't it? That is 3. 1, 2. Oh no. Okay. In this scenario, I can't use these because these can't go over 3. That's why I have 2 in this lane here. I can't go over 2, so all I can do is bridge at this point. Which, because we're doing this, I guess, give me this back. You come back here. Yeah, that'll do the trick. See, 1, 2, 3. I go here. I believe I can then do that. Nope, I'm too far back. And I don't think I can put it on. I guess we can try to back it up one more. That still work? Yep, still works. Okay. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does the job. And then we can use this here to there. Now, what you will notice, probably, is that I now have a new problem. If I want to get these shipped somewhere, I can't make another one of these stupid things. So you see the problem here? I can't stick these next to each other. I mean, not even close. I can't even do that. I have to go over to... The only thing I can think at that point is since it's the beginning of the... Since it's the beginning, I could do this. Yeah, do that. Go here. Raise it up to here. I think here. No, one more. Yeah, there. And then bring it down. But I can't because you have to go 4 spaces. So, and that thing's in the way. Of course it is. So you can go do this. Leave this up 1. Go here. Go here. Come there. And then bring it down. Except I'm out of bones, of course. Definitely not the prettiest thing, but it does its job. It's the only way I can split off. There's no other way I can do this. To hop over 3, I have to use this. There's not an option. Not if I want to be able to split. If I just wanted to run it off, I could raise it just like this thing. But if I want to continue to split it, Unless, of course, I started a new track and pulled it off as it was turned. Just pull it off the turn. That would do it too. And it might be a little cleaner. Something to consider. Make a box and stack it. Make a box and stack. Make a box and stack it and come out the top. Do you mean one of these boxes? Or do you mean one of the splitters? Do you mean this thing? Because effectively what I have going on here is this. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm going to get rid of that. You. Shoot. Come up, then down. There. I don't like that though. I just don't like it. Bothers me. Make a box and stack it. The small box storage, okay. And make it come out the top? Can you even do that? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying do this, I believe. I'm actually out of iron. By the way, I did hit my 2-hour mark. I need to keep these streams a little bit shorter, just to be effective. People tend to zone out, according to my stats, because I can see the stats of when people watch and when people don't. It's more effective for me to keep them 2 hours or shorter. At least their streams, for now, I think. During the stream, it's fine, but it's the when people watch the DVR of the stream later, that's when people don't watch the whole thing. So what I'm going to do, I need to eat dinner. I need to do my workout that was supposed to happen an hour ago that I've already skipped, and then I'll be back in about an hour, probably, maybe an hour and a half, and I'll do another stream later. And we'll pick up where we left off, or where we are now, which isn't quite where we want to be. What am I still missing here? Why don't I have... I just can't help myself. Oh no! Okay, what's going on here? I need... Oh, it's because I'm dumb. For some silly reason, I'm pulling off the wrong line. I need the other rings. Those things. Let's fix that before I forget. This whole time I haven't been producing them. I need these. Three of them. There's no way I'm going to pull them fast enough. Yeah, so I need to increase my... Close. I don't need a 50% increase, but I need both of these then to increase to tier 2. I swear to God, I'm going to take a break here. I promise. I'm going to take a break. Okay, so now they've got a stack. I got to upgrade that one too. It's just too far away. Yep, that's fine. It's a feature I do not like right here. It's this limitation here. Because the farther away, it's a giant speed reduction. Your whole belt suffers from it. And I don't have one. Okay. Now I'm producing at 100%. It appears so. Too bad I couldn't pull this all the way over to here to this one. It's just too far away. There might be a better, cleaner way to do that. I could put this over here and then have the output go down here. Basically make one line. Because push this down, push that down, push the greens down. And then we just have a whole bunch of other lines coming down. But the problem with that is I do want some of this output to go into a secondary belt, but for now it might be more effective to just have these here and this here. Nope, because of this crap, can't do it. But for a later build, if I rebuild it, I'll put them down here so that way I can keep it modular, because the idea is you want to be able to copy this and paste it to just expand. We still, oh, and we need an output. Of course we do. Luckily, someone made me build some storage. Alright, that'll do that, and we're good. I have all the things I need. We are golden. Now, why was I building these? Does anybody remember? Because I don't frickin' remember. Batteries. Need them for the batteries. Which needs those. And we're good. And these, this is not a fun thing to have to deal with. And I can only really do this effectively on a silicone planet. I'll do it here because getting set up on a silicone planet will just be a big pain in my butt. But basically I need to mine a bunch of stone, which requires 10 smelters to be able to fill one of those up. So, alright. But that's some serious progress. I mean, it's nice and organized. This is how I would like to build them. I mean, this is very, very precise with planning for the future and everything. I don't like this. I want to see if I can come up with a solution for that, but it's full. Alright, I need to take a dinner break and I need to do my workout before I decide to not do it. Then I feel bad about myself tomorrow. I appreciate you guys stopping by and interacting with me in this stream. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Again, I'll be back in about an hour, hour and a half, and catch me then. Thanks again. Oh, like and subscribe. Yeah, do the YouTube things, please. I appreciate it. Thank you.